like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose. And he can prove I took his brother name. Yo, it's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I already know. Already know. Catch me on the downside, I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downside, I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downside, I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downside, I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downside, catch me on the downside, I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, bread like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it. The fire can stand to the tallest of giants. The tyrant and all the suppliers are scheming and lying. They selling his dreams and we buying it. Show me the chicken, I'm frying it. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Hey, I got to drive the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's fake to sit in the reps, ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it.
But God did it.
But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like your style and you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need you loving like water in the bay. Let's walk.
High school softball on a Thursday afternoon in the Lucas Valley, as the Lady Cubs playing only its third high school softball game of the season, looking for win number 1 as they take on non-conference foe New London, trying to break a 3-game losing skid. Something's got to give today. We'll find out on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We welcome you inside the Charter Next Generation pregame show for the softball matchup between the 4-5 New London Lady Cats and the homestanding Lucas Cubs, sitting at 0-2. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi. Just beyond the left field fence here in Lucas, as we're just about ready to go to kick off some Thursday afternoon/evening softball. New London a little bit late on the bus, so we're getting a little bit of a later start here. Not too bad. Let's take a look at their team spotlight. They'll be the ones batting first. They've lost 3 consecutive games. They were 4-2 coming into this. Every win, though, each of their 4 wins, they scored double-digit runs. This is a team that is hitting .371 altogether with a .796 team ERA. However, they were swept by Mapleton. So Mapleton got a little bit of a revenge from the basketball season out on the diamond, the last 2, and down in Gatlinburg at the Ripken Experience, they were 1-2. You see the third game they played, they lost to Cloudland, Tennessee. Player to watch for today for the Lady Cats, that is Gracie Thomas. We talked about her in volleyball. We talked about her in basketball. We'll talk about her here. She's hitting .538. Slugging, if you don't know what slugging is, that takes into consideration if you hit a double, if you hit a triple, if you hit a home run, that boosts up that average. So she, as you can see with her 3 home runs, her 11 RBI, her 16 runs scored, gives her a .923 slugging. On-base percentage, that is your average, plus it takes into consideration walks and hit by pitch. So she's on base 65% of the time. We'll take a look at the Lady Cubs in between the bases before the bottom of the first, but we're about ready to go. As Addison Yetter will lead things off, and she takes high for ball one. Underway here in Lucas, a 5-12 first pitch, 74 degrees under sunny skies, some Toy Story clouds up in the air. Second pitch driven right back up the middle, base hit, and just like that, a leadoff single for Yetter. Let's take a look at our first Central Star Home Health replay. Just drove it right back up the middle. That'll bring up Natalie Weaver. First pitch is into the backstop. It'll be a wild pitch, and just like that, she will take second base. And immediately, New London with a runner in scoring position. 1-0 the count on Weaver. And it gets away again. So just like that, a couple passed balls. And the runner now at third, that's bounced in there. It'll be 3-0. Starter for Lucas, Ariana Ohm, the junior. She gets that in there for strike one, 3-1. She is the starter in the first two games, allowing 18 earned runs. Just trying to get that fixed. The 3-1. It's a little bit of a chopper. Runner's going to stop at third. She's going to take off, and the ball is bobbled. Run will score. And just like that, it is 1-0. So that'll be an RBI for Natalie Weaver. She's going to try and steal second. She will. You see the throw is just unexpected. It's a stolen base. Pitch is a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 to Gracie Thomas, taken high for ball two. The slugger with a runner in scoring position here early on. That's going to bounce low, and she's ahead of the count, 3-0. The 3-0. Ball four. Gets away. Runner will advance to third. And we still have nobody out as Paley Wilson steps to the plate. Paley swings at that low fastball. 0-1. Wilson on the season, 576 average. 14 RBI, 9 runs scored. She has 2 homers. So that 3-4 spot for the Lady Cats. Power. Yeah, 1. High, we're even at 1. Runner will take second easily. No throw down, so Thomas has herself a stolen base. Wilson, another key contributor for that basketball run. She'll take high. It's 2-1. Lucas only on its third game of the season. That's thanks in part to the Mid-Buckeye Conference. Not a lot of competition there, so it was tough for the Cubs to get non-conference opponents. That's a fly to center field. Back and making the catch. It will be a sacrifice fly. Makes it 2-0, but it will be caught a couple feet in front of the wall by Truvy Khan. So, sacrifice fly. For Paley Wilson. It's an RBI for her. That's taken for a ball. It's 2-0. Just underway here, top one. It was Olivia Yetter. Steps to the plate. The 5-hole hitter for the Wildcats. She grounds that just left of third. It's strike one. Nice play down there by Coach. Yetter hitting .548. Has herself a hitter's count. It's 3-1. 17-10 New London was last season. She drives that to left, but right at the left fielder. That's Grace Green for out number 2. Nice tracking down there by Grace. And that'll bring up 2 down. Chloe Cook, 269 average for her. She takes strike one. Two nothing, Wildcats lead. That's high. It's even at 1. Reminder, we'll keep it here between innings and take a look at the Lucas Cubs team and player spotlights. The 1-1, lined right at short, up with it on the first, and that will do it for the top of the first, but 2 runs across for New London as we bring you In Between the Bases, brought to you by Chartered Next Generation. Two runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 left on base for New London in the top of the first. And let's take a look now at the Lady Cubs team spotlight, brought to you by Charter Next Generation. This starts a stretch of 4 games in 6 days, which happens each of the next 3 weeks. So this week, next week, and the week after that, they will be playing 4 games in 6 days due to the fact they were unable to get any non-conference competition. Everybody else starting their conference play. Lucas in the Mid-Buckeye Conference only playing with Central Christian, Mansfield Christian, and Crestline. They did lose to former foe Loudonville 18-3 3 days ago, and then had a break before that where they fell to St. Paul, another Firelands Conference opponent, 14-3. They're hitting .308 as a team, but the team ERA, as you can see, 27.1 through 2 games. That has to be cleaned up if they want to get some successful softball out there. Player spotlight today for the Lady Cubs, Maya Midkiff. 600 average, no walks, so the on base as well as 600. 800 slugging. She has that 1 double, 3 RBI, and 1 run scored for the number 2 hitter for the Lady Cubs of Lucas High School. Our pregame festivities in between the bases brought to you by Charter Next Generation. Charlize Steinauer will lead things off for the Lady Cubs against Sydney Huntington. Only 4 1/3 innings pitched in 2 games. She's given up 3 earned runs, 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. And she's even at the count here. 1 ball and 1 strike to Steinauer. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. That's going to be a ball. And it's 2-1. Steinauer, .333 average in the leadoff spot. She'll foul that back, and we're even at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here on the Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. Pitch, fouled back, we'll go again. Want to say hello to everybody watching today on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, or X as the young folks call it. That ball high. Full count coming up. Central Star Home Health is our replay sponsor. That's driven the left and over the head of the left fielder. Into second, Steinauer, and that's going to get over the fence. I'm going to grab it. Give me a second, folks. They call that a book rule double, folks. As she drove that over. Here's the tail end of it. Just over the outstretched glove of Wilson. And in with a double to start things off. Midkiff swings through her first pitch. It's 0-1. A little bit of a wind blowing here in Lucas. Might have helped that carry. The 0-1. Changeup is low, and we're even at 1. The ball was hit so hard it went underneath the netting of the outfield fence. Once it gets stuck or gets through, it's an automatic double. That's going to be popped up. Will it stay in play? It will, and it's caught for out number 1. You saw catcher Cook and first baseman Thomas going at it. Thomas called off for catcher, made the catch. It's 1 down. That'll bring up Emma Brown. Brown hitting 200 for the Cubs. Looking to bunt, fakes it, pulls back. I believe that is ball 1. And it is the 1-0. Swung through that. 1-1. Five plate appearances, 1 hit. That's a single. She also has a strikeout on the year in 2 games. Flies this into the gap, and miscommunication. That's going to drop for a hit. A Texas leaguer. And now the Cubs have runners on the corners with 1 down. So Destiny Foss, the cleanup hitter, has a chance to get her second RBI of the year. She has 2 doubles. That's both of her hits, so she has the power. A double could tie this game up. 2-0 New London, bottom 1. This is a ground ball. The short's off the shortstop. Run scores. And it's 2-1. That'll be an RBI and an error. So the Cubs do cash in. Fakes the bunt there. It'll be taken for ball 1. This is Olivia Culler, second baseman for Lucas. That's low. And the runner's caught between first and second. That's an out. Now they're going to try and get the runner at second. She'll get back. But that'll be the second out. So Foss went a little bit too far off the bag. And an easy pickoff for her. So runner on second now with 2 down for Culler. The 1-1. Swings through that. It's 1-2. Tying runner on second here in the bottom of the first. Leadoff Steinauer double. She scored a couple batters later on what would have been a ground out. It was booted by the shortstop. That'll even the count at 2-2. They did change the call. At first it was 1-2, then the scoreboard changed it to 2-1. That's strike 2. So life for Culler. She'll pop it up. Shortstop back. It's over her head. Runner heading to third. She'll get there. And another Texas leaguer. That's a hit. Brown stayed at second with 2 outs. Should have been running on contact. Probably would have tied the game and scored. But she froze up. So Chelsea Sweet now up. She has a chance to tie it with a hit. Swings through that, strike 1. Two won the score on the Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. The 0-1. Sweet pops that foul and out of play. It's 0-2. Huntington well ahead here. Culler on first, Brown on third, here with 2 down. The 0-2, low. Runners stay, it's 1-2. Huntington in the circle. It's grounded to short, past the shortstop where Ty gets past the right fielder. The left fielder. She'll head to third. She's going to try and score. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. Throw down to third. Not in time. Lucas leads. It gets into left field. Sweet's going to score. It's a Little League home run. Here's the start of it. It just took a wicked hot past second. Or short, I should say. Then past the left fielder. Lucas leading 4-2. Grace Green now takes strike one. The 0-1. High, it's 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Missed on that one. We're even at 2. Green, the 7-hitter for Lucas. Takes that high, and the count is now full at 3-2. Grace Green on the season, hitting .500. 2 plate appearances. She's 1 for 2. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for the inning. But the Lady Cubs, with some 2-out lightning, lead it 4-2 after an inning.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Well, you wanted action. You got it. 4-2 the score after one inning of play here from Lucas, Ohio, as we take a look at the first pitch to Peyton Pickering. Swings through that for strike one. Travis Berardi, my cameraman, Brandon Powell back here. And that just catches the zone. To make it 0-2 for Ohm. Ground ball foul. It stays 0-2. Lucas leads 4-2 here after one inning. Couple of errors, couple of bloopers. Allowed them to put up a crooked number. That one misses. It's 1-2. Pickering on the season, batting .300. Grounds that one off the glove of Ohm. The second to first, one down. Your typical 1-4-3 putout. Bring up Emerson Reisner. She's hitting .182 on the season. 2 hits, 5 RBI, 1 run scored, 2 walks. First pitch to her, fouls it off. It's 0-1. Great day for softball here in the Clear Fork Valley. 74 degrees That's swung on and missed for strike 2. Supposed to have a little bit of a chance of rain tomorrow as we head just down the road to Clear Fork. We'll have baseball and softball for you on the OH Report. So that is going to be grounded to third. Up with it on the first, 2 down. As the wind picks back up. Score that 5-3. And now, pitcher Huntington up with 2 down. Lines that right at short on the first. Got her. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cubs. 3 up, 3 down. Lucas looks to add to its lead as we head to the bottom of the second.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Bottom of the second here from Lucas. Lady Cubs lead 4-2, Travis Berardi. Back here is Shruvi Khan, the center fielder. Will get her first at bat of the game. And she takes strike 1. Khan 0 for 4 so far on the season. Truvy swings through that one. It's 0-2. We'll see if both pitchers settle in here after quite the eventful first inning. The 0-2. High ball 1. Myself and Mr. Powell set up just beyond the left center field fence. As you see, left fielder Paley Wilson in front of us. As she swings through that one, strike 3, 1 down. Back-to-back Ks now for Huntington. As this will bring up the Lucas pitcher, Ariana Ohm. This is her first plate appearance. Take strike 1. Steinauer on deck. She led off the bottom of the first with a double. The 0-1. Swings through that. It's 0-2. Had about a 13-minute late start due to busting issues. Ground ball down the third base line, but foul. Just outside the bag. We'll go again. New London getting here at about 4:45. Coach Sweet allowing them to get some warm-ups before taking the field. The 0-2. Just missed. It's 1-2. I don't think anybody minded, though. It's very nice out here today compared to the 35 degrees we had 2 days ago. Liner at first, and it's caught, 2 down. Easy play there by Gracie Thomas. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Steinauer drove one over Wilson's head. Takes low for ball one. Wind was blowing out just enough that it sailed it to the fence and under for that ground rule double. Fouls that back, we're even at 1. Lucas only 2 games into the season while everybody else is around game 9 or 10. So they have a lot of playing to do here in the next few weeks. Change-up misses. It's 2-1. The Central Star Home Health replay. Two-1. Just outside. It's 3-1. Hitters count. Steinauer had that double on a full count pitch. The 3-1. Just catches the knees. We're full at 3-2. Flies that the right. It's going to drop in and get past the right fielder. She's going to head to second. She's going to get in there. Just got underneath the glove of the left fielder. Single, air 9, air right fielder. The inning will stay alive now for Maya Midkiff. Swings through that one for strike 1. She grounded out the short back in the first. The 0-1. Lined right to short again. No play. It's an infield hit. Runner advances the third. Just got past the third baseman. Stopped by Yetter. That saved at least the run scoring. But it'll bring up Emma Brown. Do the Lady Cubs have some more 2-out lightning? Brown looking for her third hit of the season. Had one in the first. Pops that foul and out of play. With the power that New London has, Lucas would love to at least get one more in here in the second. The 0-1. Line drive into the right center field gap. That's going to score a run. They're going to send Midkiff. Instead, they throw it to third. Run will score, though, to end the inning, but it will be 6-2. We'll take a look at the play when we return. 6-2 the score after 2.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Here's the play that ended the inning but scored 2 runs for the Lady Cubs. Went past the center fielder. 2 runs scored, but Emma Brown thrown out at third right after you see Midkiff scoring. And that is where we stand after 2 innings. 6-2, Lucas leads. Top of the order here for New London to start inning number 3. Yetter, Weaver, and Thomas. All 3 reached in that first inning when they took that 2-0 lead. That misses for ball 1. Once again, I want to say hello to everybody watching. Brad, I see you're not a fan of the jerseys of both teams. That's fouled back. It is black and black. Technically, you are supposed to, I think, have your home and away jerseys, but oh well. 2-1 to count. Ground ball to second on the first, 1 down. So Yetter is erased. That'll bring up Weaver. She singled. Stole second. Made it to third on a wild pitch and then scored on Wilson's RBI. First pitch. Fouled off. It's 0-1. Tyson on YouTube rooting on the Cubs. The 0-1. Grounded just foul. It's 0-2. That's the 3rd time we've seen a ball just creep past the left side of the base. Ohm has retired 7 straight. Make it 8. Got the strikeout. 2-3 put out. That'll bring up Gracie Thomas with the bases empty. Thomas walked. Back in the first. Takes ball 1. That changeup is outside. She's ahead 2-0. Thomas with 3 dingers on the year. Would love to have one here to get it the 6-3. Bowling ball pitch. Makes the count 3-0. Paley Wilson on deck, had the RBI sac fly. Back in the first. That's ripped down the line off the wall. It's 3-1. She would have straightened that out. She probably would have hit the cars about 40 yards behind me. That was ripped. The 3-1. Low ball 4, didn't want anything to do with her. So 2 walks for Thomas today. And that will bring up Wilson, the other home run threat. She has 2 homers on the year. 6-2 here in the top of the 3rd. Changeup swings through that. It's 0-1. Talking with Coach Sweet before the game. We're a young squad. The next 3 weeks are really going to help us out. We're going to get a lot of ball in, weather permitting. But the Lady Cubs off to a great start here. A tie for ball one. We're even at 1. Change up, grounded foul. Lady Cubs in the bottom of the third will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters up. Home ready with the 1-2. Change up, pulled the string, it gets away though. And easily into second is Thomas. So the Wildcats will have a runner in scoring position here. Can they cash in with 2 down? The 2-2. Just high, and the count is full. Thomas is taller, but that still looked like it was above the numbers. Payoff pitch. Popped up. And caught by Midkiff, and that'll do it. New London blanked again here in the third. Lucas coming to bat, leading by 4.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Bottom 3 here from Lucas. Lady Cubs lead 6-2. As Destiny Foss leads things off, taking ball 1. She had that RBI ground out, reached on the air. The 1-0. Pops this up. And a basket catch made by Reisner. 1 down. Huntington retired the first 2 batters in the bottom of the second, strikeout line out, but then Steinauer single, Midkiff single, Emma Brown 2 RBI double before she was thrown out at third. Extended the lead from 4-2 to 6-2. Olivia Culler now up. Singled, and oh my goodness. Hello. There's a possible diamond cut nominee right there. So 3 pitches and 2 outs for Huntington. Here in the bottom of the third. Bring up Sweet. First pitch to her is high for ball 1. So we approach the 6 o'clock hour here in Lucas, Ohio. That's low. At least according to my watch, it's not quite 6 o'clock. According to the church bells here in Lucas, it is. Ground ball past third, pass short, it's a single. Some more 2-out lightning for the Lady Cubs. As Sweet has herself another hit. She's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. That'll bring up Grace Green. Struck out in her first appearance. Swings through that, strike one. Stolen base, though. For Sweet. So she's now in scoring position with 2 down. The 0-1. Caught the corner, strike 2. So now a chance for Huntington to post her first 0 here in the third. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. She does just that. Her third strikeout keeps this score 6-2 as we head to the fourth.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Top 4 from Lucas as Olivia Yetter swings through strike 1. Cubs with 4 in the first, 2 in the second. New London with 2 in the top of the first. That's your 6-2 score here on the Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. That misses to even the count at 1-1. For Yana Ohm, after the first 3 batters from New London, she's really settled down. She's only allowed 1 base runner since those first 3 batters. That was a walk with 2 out back in the third. The 2-1. Chopped foul. She's even at 2. Two runs, 2 hits, 3 errors so far for New London. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Lucas. That's chopped foul. Will go again. Just to help you out, the white letters, the white numbers for Lucas. There's a chopper. It stays fair right at third. Wide throw. And I don't think, are we going to get interference here? Or just a base runner on the throwing error? That'll be an E5, the first error by Lucas today. And a leadoff runner for New London. Some life here. First time since the first they've had a leadoff runner on. So bring up Cook. Takes ball 1. I was about to say, Lucas players will have the white numbers on their back. New London players will have the red numbers on their back since both teams have black jerseys. This is going to be a pop-up at mid-kiff. Makes the catch. 1 down. So a big first out there for Ohm after the error to start the inning. That'll bring up Pickering. Had that unique 1-4-3 put out off of Ohm's glove, then right to second First pitch high, snap there the first, not in time. First week of spring sports coverage here on the OH Report. Had the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams winning on Monday. Baseball yesterday. This is line down the left field line, but foul. Evens the count at 1. Good attempt there by Green, but let it fall, foul. Tuesday, nobody played because it was so darn cold. Yeah, it's April, but it's Ohio, we know. And yesterday, you saw a 6-run, bottom of the 6th, allowing Waynedale to remain unbeaten in baseball as they knocked off Hillsdale 9-3. That pitch is high. It's 2-1. Ohm's done a good job of allowing her defense to help her out, putting the ball in play. There's a strike to even things up at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the New London 7-hitter. Here in the 4th. The pitch, change up, pulled the string. It's short, throw down to second, not in time. Counts 3-2, runner moves up. (6-2) the score. The 3-2. Got her looking. Throw down to first, bobbled, but stepped on. It's 2 down. That just caught the zone. And a big second out as Reisner now up. Grounded to third back in the 2nd inning. Could be a big boost for Lucas after allowing the leadoff runner on to strand her at 2nd. First pitch. Strike 1. We'll have our first baseball softball doubleheader for you tomorrow. Well, more like at the same time, but both from Clear Fork, because that's swung on and missed on the high rise ball. Clear Fork taking on Ashland, and both baseball, softball. We'll have it simultaneous. Main YouTube will be the softball game. Myself, Jonathan Langdon, will be on the baseball call on YouTube Channel 1. The 0-2 left that high. It's 1-2. No games for us on Saturday, and then we'll really pick things up next week. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So despite the leadoff runner, Ohm strands her thanks to 2 strikeouts. We played 3.5. Lucas leads 6-2.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Bottom of the 4th. Still 6-2 Lucas. As Kahn will lead things off. Flies this to right. And down. That's past the glove. She's going to go for second. She's going to go for third. And she's going to get in there with a triple. A leadoff triple. Just down the line and right. And that'll bring up Ohm with a chance to add some insurance here in the fourth. Line drive base hit. 7-2. RBI single for Ohm. Her first hit of the season. First pitch to Steinauer, taken outside for a ball. The 1-0. Grounded past the third baseman. 3 straight hits. And it's first and second for Maya Midkiff. Singled and scored in the second inning. Gets her sign from Coach Sweet. Fly ball. Left field. But playable and caught by Paley Wilson, 1 down. It's coming right at us, but not enough under it. Wilson, can of corn. That'll bring up Emma Brown, who has a single and a double. 2 RBI and a run scored so far. She had a big 2-out, 2 RBI double back in the second to extend the lead. She has more ducks on the pond this time. First pitch rolled in there for ball 1. Sun back under the clouds here for momentarily. 1-0. Swung on and fouled. We're even at 1. The 1-1. Line drive right at us. Over the head of the left fielder. 1 run is going to try and score. She will. That allows the runner to advance the second, and it is 8-2. Lady Cubs. Here's the tail end of it. Another double for Brown. And they're going to intentionally walk Foss. Bases are loaded with 1 down for Olivia Culler. Singled and scored in the first, lined out hard to the pitcher back in the third. Swings through that one for strike 1. Steinauer on third, Brown on second, Foss on first. Flied out the right. And drops foul. It's 0-2. Did see a grand slam last night in the Waynedale game. Do we see one here? The pitch. Swing and a miss. No, we see strike 3, 2 down. That'll bring up Chelsea Sweet, 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI. And we'll have a mound meeting. Lucas, first 2 games, averaged 3 runs. They've doubled that output in 1 game alone. Lead 8-2. 3 batters in. Actually, 5 batters in. It was 2-0 New London. But since then, the Lady Cubs right back at you. Reyna rooting on the cubes. Michaela rooting on New London. Bases loaded, 2 down, bottom 4. First pitch. Sweet grounds it up the middle. Fielded by short force out there, and that'll do it. But the Cubs do add on. They score 2 more. Lead at 8-2 after 4.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Back here at Lucas as we begin 5th inning action. Cubs lead it 8-2. Looking for win number 1. Sydney Huntington leads off, the 9-hitter. Takes ball 1. There's a flare over the shortstop's head. It's a leadoff single. So there's a good start for New London. 3rd hit of the game for the Cats. Only their 5th base runner. I should say their 6th base runner. So we're back to the top of the order. There's a chopper to the 3rd. Throws the 2nd for 1. And they get the force, 1 down. Good play. Around the horn we go there for the force. Another solid job by Chelsea Sweet. Got it over the collar quick for the first out. Runner goes, and in there it's a stolen base. So Yetter gets a steal. Now it's a runner on 2nd with 1 down. That's taken for ball 2. New London started 4-2 on the season. 4 wins, all double digits. Run output for them. But 3-game losing streak since. Ground ball right at 3rd, picked. Throw to 1st, got her. What a play. 2 down. Watch this. Glove work. Froze the runner. And Weaver is retired for the second time today. That'll bring up Gracie Thomas. And they're going to walk her to force the set up the force. And it'll bring up Paley Wilson. 0 for 1, had a sack fly in the first, popped a short in the third. First pitch to her. Grounded to third, but foul. It'll be 0-1. Lucas, kind of lucky with their schedule, however, because last week, a lot of rain. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. They're going to send the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Got her! Wow! That'll end the inning, but let's take a look at this. We've played 4.5. We'll keep it here, though, for the 5th inning stretch. Unreal. What a play. It's the Charter Next Generation 5th inning stretch. As we take a look at the score line. This is what we've had so far. 4 runs for the Cubs in the first, 2 for New London. Since then, though, 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth. And you just saw the gun down to keep New London off the board. 5th inning stretch, once again brought to you by Charter Next Gen. Ready for bottom 5 action. Luke is playing some good defense here today. There's a bunt by Green. And got her, 1 down. Just able to get the tag. Smart play by Thomas, knowing the throw probably wouldn't get her, so she just tagged the runner for out number 1. That was Green who led off. Now it's Kahn. Had a triple in the 4th and scored a run. First pitch to her, ball. 1-0. The 1-0, high fly. Right center field, it drops. That's going to be a stand-up double. So a triple and a double for Kahn. And the Cubs have something going here. Bottom 5 with 1 down. They'll bring up Ohm. Had an RBI single 1 inning ago. Swings through that one for strike 1. The 0-1. Little flare to first, but foul. It's 0-2. Ohms late on her at bats, lined at the first and the second, and had a RBI single to the right side. The 0-2 high. It's ball one. 1-2. (8-2) Lucas leads. Got on top of that, chopped it backwards. We stay at 1-2. It's only the third time the Cubs have fouled off a two-strike pitch. Another 1-2. Low. We're even at 2. Steinauer on deck looking to go 4 for 4. The 2-2. Line to center, base hit. That'll put runners on the corners. As we get back to the top of the order. Steinauer a double in the first, 2 singles in the second and fourth, 2 runs scored. Takes that high for ball one. Start of 4 games in 6 days for the Cubs. Line right at short. Throw to first. Double play. That'll end the inning. Here's the replay. Big outs for New London. Looked like the Cubs were getting some momentum, but that'll do it for the 5th. We stay at 8-2.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
To the 6th we go. A nice line drive double play kept the Cubs off the board. New London still trailing by 6 with 6 outs remaining. First pitch to Yetter is going to be high for ball one. Lucas, like I said, the first of 4 games in 6 days. They'll play tomorrow here against Buckeye Central. And then Monday, Tuesday, their first Mid-Buckeye Conference opponent, the Mansfield Christian Flames. They're at Mansfield Christian on Monday. We'll host them on Tuesday. And then their second set of 4 games in 6 days begins next Thursday. They're at Plymouth. They host Harding and then Central Christian for 2. Yetter way ahead in the count here. 3 balls, no strikes. Looking to be the 4th inning that New London's had a leadoff hitter on. And they'll get it. 4 straight balls. It's a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Cook. 0 for 2. Both balls hit at shortstop Midkiff. Looking to bunt. Lays it down. Bobbled by the third baseman. Throw to first. She beat it out. It's an infield hit. And The Cats got something going here at the bottom of the order. 2 on, nobody out, down 8-2. That'll bring up Pickering. 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. That bounces low. Runners will not advance. It's 1-0. Kind of a gut check time for Ohm. But with such a lead, doesn't have to worry too much about that runner on. You just got to face the batter ahead of you. That one just inside. It's 2-0. This is where some high school pitchers get into trouble. Despite having a big lead, they get worried about those runners. But in the large scheme of things, those 2 runners score, you still have yourself a 4-run lead. That's taken for a strike. On the other side of things, this is where New London needs to make her work, and they have so far in this inning. As Pickering with the 2-1 count. The pitch, it's low, it's 3-1, ball gets away, runners will advance. So a big opportunity here now. 3 balls and a strike, hitters count here with nobody down in the 5th, or the 6th. That's a grounder to the 3rd, the tag, she's safe. Runner will be safe. So she tried. It'll be officially a fielder's choice, but it's not an out. And the bases are loaded for the 8-hitter, Reisner, 0 for 2. Bases loaded, nobody down here in the 6th. I believe we got ourselves a pinch hitter. This will be Cortana Goodrich. Actually, it's Bailey. Couldn't read the number on the back, but that'll be Avery Bailey. Pinch hitting. In a big spot. She's ahead of the count, 2-0. That's inside. Snap the throw. The 3rd not in time. And it's 3-0. Nowhere to put her. Bailey on the season, 133 average. Be huge. She can hit here, the 3-0. Instead, she'll walk. It's 8-3. Pinch hit RBI walk. We'll bring up Huntington as we get a timeout now as Coach Sweet heading to the mound, trying to calm his team down. The potential tying run still on deck for New London, but all you need for a rally is a couple base runners. They've done just that. Walk to lead things off, an infield single on a bunt, fielder's choice. Everybody was safe, and then your bases loaded walk. Huntington, 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a ground out. Lucas playing in, trying to cut down the runner at home. First pitch. In there for a strike, caught the bottom of the zone. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Past the center fielder. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's an RBI single. And just like that, it's 8-5, tying run to the plate in the top of the order. This is Yetter. Chops it at short. Bobbled, the throw home, not in time. It's 8-6. RBI fielder's choice. And now the go-ahead run to the plate with nobody out, and Weaver. New London's back at you with 4 in the inning so far. First pitch to Weaver's a ball. That one just misses. 2-0. That one high as well. Third base is unoccupied, so a walk will not force a run in, but it would load the bases up for Gracie Thomas. The 3-0 to Weaver. Way high ball 4, we're loaded again. And Gracie Thomas, who's walked 3 times, 1 time intentionally, will, I believe, face a new pitcher. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after the break. 8-6 Lucas leads. New London, though. Big opportunity here with nobody out.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do. Everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Steinauer now on for Lucas. She's pitched 2 innings so far. 9 hits, 13 earned runs, 7 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch. And facing one of the biggest hitters on New London's lineup. Gracie Thomas. 3 home runs on the year. She's been walked 3 times today. First pitch to her, chops at it, and it goes foul. Strike one. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Four in the inning scored for New London, and we're still with no out. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the riser. It's 0-2. So now Steinauer has a chance to work with a couple pitches ahead, 0-2. The pitch. High. Try to get her to chase. It's 1-2. Sun coming back out here in Lucas. 8-6 the score. The 1-2. She thought about going for it. Held off. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got her. One down. A big first out here. That'll bring up Paley Wilson, another home run threat. First pitch is high and outside. Wilson, the ninth batter of the inning. Base hit should tie things up. Ooh, it's inside. Almost hit her. It's 2-0. The 2-0. In there for a strike. It's 2-1. She was taking all the way there. Steinauer able to squeak it in. The 2-1. Popped her up. Infield fly rule. 2 down. Steinauer, an out away from escaping the jam. That'll bring up Yetter, who walked to start this whole thing off in the 6th. First pitch to her. In there for a strike. The 0-1. Line to center. Caught. They get out of it. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Steinauer comes in and gets 3 straight outs to keep the Cubs ahead. 8-6 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Steinauer comes in and shuts the door on New London, keeping Lucas ahead 8-6 as we head the bottom of the 6th. 4 runs in the inning, though, has given the Wildcats new life. Maya Midkiff will lead off for the Cubs, trying to get some run back here. First pitch taken high for ball 1. Steinauer faced the heart of the New London order. Striking out Gracie Thomas, getting Paley Wilson to pop out, and then Yetter a drive, but it was a liner right at the center fielder to end the inning. Huntington ready with the 1-0. Fouled back, we're even at 1. Reminder to stay tuned after the game for our MVP interview. The 1-1. Fly ball, center field, 1 down. Easy play there for Yetter. And that'll bring up Emma Brown. Brown is 3 for 3, a couple doubles, a run scored, and 3 RBI. She is an MVP nominee. Pops this up, though, and I'm sorry I jinxed her. That's caught, 2 down. This is a big inning as well for New London, for Huntington to get a shutdown inning, keep this at 2 runs, get them to bat in the top of the 7th. Foss will now bat. She'll pop it up. That's going to stay in play, and it's caught. So a quick 1-2-3 inning puts New London right back into the dugout. They need 2 to extend, 3 to take the lead as we head to the 7th.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Steinauer will look to get the save. Came in with the bases loaded, 2 out. Or no out, I should say. Bases loaded, no out, up 2. Got 3 straight outs to keep that lead. And now she'll look to close things down here for Lucas's first win of the season. New London with their 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Due up. 8-6 the score on the Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. First pitch of the inning. In there for a strike. New London with 4 in the 6th after 2 in the 1st. That's high for ball 2, or ball 1. The 0-1, that's high. 2-1. Steinauer ready. 2-1. Popped up. One away. That'll bring up Pickering. Reached on a fielder's choice. It was that sharp grounder to third. It was fielded cleanly by Sweet, but the runner was able to get back to third before she could tag her. Everybody was safe. She'll take strike one. That helped lead to the 4-run inning, however. The young lady you see in the circle came in and shut things down after that. 1-1, though, to the right fielder. Lucas 2 outs away from its first victory of the year in game number 3 for them. It's high for ball 2. New London trying to break a 3-game losing streak with a 6-run comeback. They need 2 here to at least force a bottom of the 7th. 3 to take the lead. The 2-1. In there at the knees, we're even at 2. The 2-2. Got her looking at the knees, 2 down. Last hope for New London. Reisner back up. That bounces in there for ball 1. (8-6) Lucas. 0-0. High ball 2. This will be a big win for Lucas, this young squad, against a team that finished with 17 wins a year ago. That one outside, though. She's a ball away from bringing the tying run to the plate. That'll be the 9-hitter Huntington. The 3-0. Right down the pipe. She's taken all the way. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Line to right. It drops in. Base hit. So the Wildcats put the tying run to the plate in Huntington. One on, 2 down here in the 7th. 2 for 3 is Huntington. 2 RBI single 1 inning ago. Made it 8-5. She takes ball 1. Gets her sign. She's ready to go. The 1-0. Outside, it's 2-0. That last out, always the toughest to get. 29th out in baseball. Major League Baseball, the 27th in high school baseball and softball. The 21st, I should say. That's low. Ball gets away. Runner's going to move to second. It's 3-0. She's now a ball away from putting the tying run on at first. 3-0 the count. You got to think she's going to be taking all the way here. The 3-0 pitch. Missed it high. Tying run on. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a storyline here with 2 down in the 7th. After 2 quick outs, a single and a walk put the tying run on first, and leadoff hitter Addison Yetter to the plate. Singled and scored in the first, grounded out the second and the third. Reached on a fielder's choice and was thrown out at home in the 5th. And had an RBI fielder's choice last inning. She represents the go-ahead run for New London. First pitch. A little bit high. It's ball 1. Natalie Weaver would love to have an at-bat here. She's on deck. The 1-0. At the knees, it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down, top 7. New London trailing by 2. The 1-1. Fly ball. Center field, backtracking, making the catch. Lucas wins. The Cubs get its first win of the season. It was a drive, but it was tracked down, and that'll do it. Lucas gets win number 1. 8-6 over New London. We'll take a break. Be back with our MVP interview inside the postgame after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Back here with our Mechanics Bank MVP. Not only did she go 3 for 4 from the plate, but then she came in a huge situation in the 6th and locked up the save. Charlize Steinauer, 2 for 3, double, run scored, and then the 2-inning save. First of all, congratulations. Let's start with the save. You come in, bases loaded, tying runs at second. There's nobody out. Heart of their order. Their 2 home run hitters are up. You get a strikeout, you get a pop out, and then the fly out to end the inning. Just what was going through your mind when Coach said you're coming in here to try and close things down, and you do it?
I was nervous at first, but
Here. There you go.
I was nervous at first, but I thought my way out of it.
Yeah. What were you able to do to those hitters? What were you doing pitch-wise to get them to, pop out? Because it seemed like you got them off balance.
Yeah, I was. We have like. Oh my God.
You're fine.
We have what's it called? I was spot pitching, so I was hitting the outside more than the inside for them.
Okay. Offensively, you put up 3 runs in your first 2 games each. You put up 8 runs here. What were you guys able to do to kind of wake up the bats today and get a lot of hits and 8 runs?
I don't know.
A lot of practice?
Yeah, a lot of practicing. Our last 2 practices, we were really good.
Hey,
doing good.
There you go. This is only your 3rd game of the season. Other teams have played 10 games, 9 games, just like New London. Does it feel good to get back out here and get back on track, because this is your first win of the season in Game 3, and now you have a chance of playing a lot of games in a row?
Yeah, it does feel really good to get back on track, especially from our last 2 games we had.
Okay. Lastly, if you would like to look into this camera, give as many shout-outs as you want to these happy Lucas Cubs behind you that don't seem like they're happy, but you should be. You got win number 1. But go ahead, shout out as many people as you want.
I'm thankful for everyone on the team.
Okie dokie. There's our MVP, Charlize Steinauer, 2 for 3, 2 for 4. Also a 2-inning save. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Postgame show here, brought to you by Charter Next Generation. I mean, look at that sky. It's a beautiful day here in Lucas, Ohio. And then going to top it off with an 8-6 victory over New London. Travis Berardi back here in Lucas, where the Cubs hold off New London thanks to Charlize Steinauer's 2 innings in relief to close things out. As we take a look at the final numbers for both sides here. Score by inning was New London, 5 batters in, led 2-0. You thought, okay, they're a team that likes to put up runs, but after that, Lucas really shut them down. They scored 4 runs in the bottom of the first, 4 in the bottom of the second, 2 in the bottom of the second, 2 in the bottom of the fourth, but New London back at you in that top of the 6th. This is how that 6th inning went. Leadoff walk, single, fielder's choice, walk for an RBI, a 2 RBI single, RBI fielder's choice, a walk to load the bases, and then Steinauer comes in, strikeout, pop out, and then that little deep fly out the center field to end the threat. Then in the top of the 7th, after 2 quick outs, a single and a walk, put the tying run on first, but Steinauer got Addison Yetter to fly out to deep center again to end the game. 6-7-3 for New London, 8-14-1 for the Cubs. Next up for Lucas, right back at you tomorrow. They host Buckeye Central here, like I said, the second of 4 games in 6 days, while New London will get the weekend before getting back to Firelands Conference action, hosting Plymouth at home at 5:30. Before we go, do want to thank our sponsors as well today. Charter Next Generation, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Ohio Valley Manufacturing, heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services, hiring now. Central Star Home Health, when you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. And Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Pioneer Career and Technology Center, preparing students for college careers and the jobs of tomorrow. And I cannot forget also Sutton Bank. Earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. That'll do it here from Lucas. The Lady Cubs get win number 1 on the season in their third try. 8-6 over New London. New London drops to 4-6. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible today. Brandon Powell, my cameraman extraordinaire next to me, getting all the great shots, and all of our sponsors as well today. I also want to thank Taylor Eisman and the athletic department here at Lucas High School for allowing us to be here today to give you these moving pictures of win number 1 for the Cubs. I also want to thank the OHSAA as well. Lucas wins it 8-6 for win number 1. Like I said, they move to 1-2. New London 4-6. We'll be back tomorrow, weather permitting, but hopefully we'll get it in. Ashland, Clear Fork will have baseball and softball both tomorrow afternoon. But for now, Travis Berardi saying so long from Lucas.